Hello, this is Shane McCabe over here at Nissan of Cookeville, giving you a walk around video on the 21 Ford Bronco Sport we have for sale. I was actually the guy who took this thing in on trade, so I know a little bit about it here. The whole reason the lady traded this vehicle in, she was just in a position where she needed to get a big truck to be towing, so she actually traded this in on a F-250 is what it was. So it's pretty much as big of a change as you could, but it was a labor of she needed to, not that she wanted to. So she absolutely loved this car. It took a lot for her to end up getting rid of it there, but that's the story about this one here. So give you a little bit of a general overview. Right here you do have a backup camera, and then you do have the trunk space here. You do also have all of the all-weather mats as well. And underneath here, you do have your spare tire kit there. These seats here do fold down, and it is nice that they have the all-weather protectors on the back, because when you do fold them down, that would go all the way down, just the front seats back all the way. But when you do fold that down, you have also that nice cargo area where you're not going to mess up the backs of the seats, being that it has this this rubberized material on the back there as well. So they've kind of thought about that forward thinking, just kind of help with longevity of the seats and everything like that. Now down here, there's this little button here to open the door. This one right here, if we press this, actually opens the glass. This is something I really like. Not a lot of vehicles do this anymore, and it does add a lot of functionality to the vehicle from there. So that's how that opens up there. And looking over the vehicle, really good condition. I didn't really see anything cosmetic wise on the exterior of the vehicle. There's just a little flake that came off there. So otherwise, I mean, this thing is near perfect on the outside of it. Like I said, it was her baby, so she really took care of this thing here. Open it up to look at these seats here. You can see really good condition and quality here as well. It's almost like nobody really even sat back here. And then put that up there so you can get an idea. Again, really good condition on the seats. And then you have the backs of those seats there. And then these ones, it's really cool because they have this zipper system here, and that gives you so much more room going down there rather than a normal pocket in the back. So just gives you a little bit more to use. Over here you do have two chargers, a USB-C and a USB-A. That USB-C is going to charge things a little bit faster and transmit data faster, so that's a benefit. And then in here, it's kind of hard to see, but right there, you got your blind spot monitor in the mirror. You have that also on the other mirror on the other side as well. And then here you will see you got power locks, windows, mirrors, all through there. And then on the seat, you do have a manual adjustable seat. And then in the middle down here, you have a little bar you can use to slide forward and backwards. Over here, you have a button to pop the trunk, fog lights right here, and then you can use this to change your lights to automatic, so on and so forth. Here you have a brightness and a dim for the dash as well. Let me shut the door and start this up for you. So you do have a push button start right there. And while I'm waiting for this to get all booted up, here you can see this seat, really good quality and condition there as well. And then the whole headliner too, it's really light, but there's like no marks on there at all. So that is awesome. Pretty much will feel like a new vehicle here. And then let me get out of this here. So from here you can see that this little screen that I'm using here will bring you through all of the different menu screens on this vehicle here for your driver's assist, electronic speedometer, things of that nature. And I really like the blue hue that they have on the different gauges here. Just really adds to the feel, makes it look a little bit more premium. Over here you do have cruise control. You just hit this to turn it on. You can set it both ways. Volume up and down and a mute for the radio. Over here, again, this one correlates to the screen up there. And then you have seek and scan or answer and end phone calls, and a voice recognition button there as well. Over here on this stock, if you press this in, that'll work for your lane keeping. So if we hit that button, that's what will turn that on there. So if you go over your lanes, it'll vibrate, let you know, kind of try to pull you back into the lanes. Over here, you do have your windshield washers as well. Here you have the sync system here. Everything is touchscreen. It's got a really nice pixel density. Looks super clear, super clean, and everything works really fast all the way through. So you can go through, pretty much pair up a phone, so on and so forth. You can use the Ford Pass Connect app if you decide to, sign into that. That can do like remote starts and things like that from your phone. You can go in here, change all your driver's assistants, and just really personalize the vehicle, make it exactly how you want it to be. This does have Apple CarPlay and my apologies, and Android Auto. So you do have all those different features in there. This does have auto start stop. You can turn that off by hitting this button right here. All of your radio functionality here, volume up and down, and a mute, and then your tune here as well. Over here you can see all of your different climate control settings. So this one here is more fan, less fan, how hot, how cold, or to just completely turn it all on or off right there. You do have an auto feature. This is going to make it work like a thermostat in a house. So if we have this on and you set it to 66 and hit auto, it's just going to keep you set to 66 at all times. Down in here, you do have another USB-A and USB-C. So again, that is going to transmit that data faster and charge a phone faster as well. Here is your shift knob. You just kind of twist this to whatever gear you want to be in. Drive, neutral, reverse, park. If I am in reverse, I'll show you there. You do have a backup camera. And with this backup camera, if I move the wheel, it'll pre-forecast your turn, which comes in super handy. And then you have your cup holders here, electronic parking brake, and an auto hold feature. And then over here, you do have different drive modes. So with this, I'll put it here so you can see you got normal mode, and then you have eco mode, you have sport mode, over here you have slippery mode, and then all the way to the other side, you have sand mode. So you can set it up to work for the traction control and everything like that in the vehicle, how it needs to be used for your driving situation. Over here, you do have a huge glove box, or a middle console, sorry. And then over here, you got a pretty good sized glove box with the owner's manual in there as well. And then up in here, you do have a spot for sunglasses, pretty standard mirror, and then you have your buttons here for lights on both sides. So I hope this answered a lot of your questions. If you have any others, just feel free to let me know, and I'd be happy to answer them for you. Thank you.